Hello, this is Troy Marshall, and I want to thank you for joining me for this edition of the Marshall's Minute. We're well into bull selling season. A lot of sales going on right now. Many producers are calving or well into calving season, but all of us are starting to think about how we put together a marketing plan and strategy that will help us take advantage of these historically high prices. And so with that said, I want to talk a little bit about some things that will help make your AngusLink enrollment easier this spring. Really focus in on bull documentation and your bull battery. As we all know that the number one thing that you can do to improve the value of your cattle is make the right bull to selection decisions. And that really begins with buying a registered bull. We're no longer just buying phenotype, we're buying EPDs, we're buying accuracy, we're buying predictability, and we're buying the ability to tie into and leverage one of the world's largest and most sophisticated national genetic evaluations. I really think documentation matters more than ever. The feeders and packers are wanting that, and we're seeing that they're demanding more and more transparency when they go to buy these cattle. So once you made that decision, you bought a registered Angus bull, make sure that you have those bulls transferred into your name. And it's really about not leaving money on the table. Having those bulls transferred gives you the ability to protect your investment and really safeguard the credibility of your calf crop. I love the saying that if it's worth buying, it's worth having them transferred. Now, if you're like me and you don't really love filing things or aren't very good at paperwork, having those registration papers electronically stored when you buy those bulls is a great way to do that. And that kind of leads into my third topic, which is utilizing the login feature of the American Angus Association. You can go to the website, and all commercial producers or affiliate members, you can log in using your ranch name, see your bull inventory, all those bulls that have been transferred. It is a great way by using login to keep track of your inventory and make sure that inventory is up to date, to really make that enrollment process easy and to simplify or reduce the amount of paperwork. Now, I would say if you're using some other bulls, non-Angus bulls, just make sure you keep track of those registration numbers of those bulls, on a spreadsheet or file or whatever it may be as well. And then lastly, if you do AI those cows, make sure you keep those receipts. They are proof. They're proof of genetics, they're proof of the parentage, and they're really proof that backs up the performance of those cattle later on as we go into the marketing process. I know keeping those receipts are a bookkeeping task, but it is one that I think protects long-term value. So to kind of summarize everything too, we are in a marketplace that is increasingly rewarding genetics, but they do want those genetics to be documented, and those require some details that truly do matter. And that begins with buying a registered Angus bull or a registered bull, making sure you have those bulls transferred into your name. If you AI, save those receipts. And finally, just keep track of your bull battery and bull usage. If you cull a bull, which bulls you turn out with which group of cows. I think those are 4 simple habits that can create long-term value and would certainly make enrolling in AngusLink a very simple and short process here this spring. Thanks. Have a great day, and I look forward to seeing you down the road.